Thanks so much for joining us. We are here today at Trump National. I am Maria Sorreo, joined by my basketball expert, Will Lupartis. Will, the Staples Center last night, I've never seen anything like it.
No, I mean, there's two teams that play there,
Yes.
and that was probably the most exciting night of basketball I've been in that building for.
We are talking about the Clippers beating the Miami Heat. Of course, we know on Christmas Day the Heat beat the Lakers, but last night was not the case. LeBron James came to play, but Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and Eric Gordon were unbelievable last night.
Yeah, they're really playing as a team.
They really are.
You know, Blake Griffin's been telling us that their team is getting really comfortable playing with each other.
They sure are.
And they have the confidence to take on the best teams in the NBA, and they're capable of beating anybody, I think.
And DeAndre Jordan, his ability to block shots, I've never seen anything like it. He just swats them like flies. I mean, it is so great.
Yeah, nobody is ready for this team when they come in and play the Clippers, and they're young. They're like 22, 23, a lot of the starters.
That's right.
And they do have more energy than these guys they're playing against.
You know, it's a question we asked some of the players last night, and we can talk about this. I think people underestimate the Clippers. I really do, because they don't expect them to be this good.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a stigma of losing games year after year, which they have. This is a new bunch of guys.
Yeah.
You know, I read a quote from, you know, I think it was Blake Griffin, who said something like, you know, people ask us about the history of the Clippers, but we didn't play for those teams. We're playing right now. We have the same uniform, but this is a new team, and I think they believe they can make the playoffs this year.
And Blake Griffin, like the human highlight reel that he is, will be in the dunk contest, which is going to be so cool to watch. I don't know how did he dunk like that in college?
Yeah, there was a college dunk contest where he bounced it between his legs and hit the backboard and did all kinds of crazy dunks that people have never seen in the NBA, but he was doing that in college.
How is that humanly possible, Mr. Basketball Expert?
He can fly. I don't know. He has a physical ability like few people do to just jump.
Yeah, he really just so cool. And Eric Gordon, so steady. He's like the steadfast guy that's going to just get you a bunch of points every night, you know. Not exciting, but like just a worker.
I think he's pretty exciting. I mean, he takes it to the hole. He's a great three-point shooter.
He really is, yeah.
He switches on and off, but he can take it to the hole, and I think he's exciting as any guard in the league, because he is a threat from inside and out, and he can take it to the hole, and we've seen his dunks. He's awesome.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty cool. And the bench is even playing well. I mean, everybody last night was just on. Even Baron Davis had a great game last night. So.
Yeah, he's been throwing alley-oops to Blake Griffin, but he had a season-high 20 points last night.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, just crazy. That was really, really fun to watch. So we're going to see how the Clippers progress. Of course, the Lakers are doing well. They were kind of in a slump, but they kind of picked it up a little bit, so they're doing well.
They beat the Cavs. They beat Golden State last night.
They beat the Cavs by
50.
3 points.
Yeah.
How do you do that? I mean, I felt bad for the Cavs.
Cavs had some guys out, not to make excuses for them, but
that was terrible.
But yeah, people are saying maybe they shouldn't be in the NBA anymore, because if you lose by 55, maybe that's not maybe you're in a different league.
Yeah, that was just that was hard to watch, actually.
But the Lakers are doing all right.
They're doing good.
You know, they've gone through their slumps, a couple this year, but they need a winning streak to go into this part of the season in order to be strong at the end.
And they're on one now, so we'll see if that can keep progressing. But what's interesting is they're going to be playing the Clippers on Sunday. So this is going to be kind of interesting just to kind of see how that unfolds now that they've seen Blake Griffin once, and we'll see how it all comes out.
It's another battle of LA, and I think the Lakers are looking at the Clippers a little more closely than they used to.
Oh, especially after the game last night. I mean, let's face it, for sure.
I mean, Miami's best in the East, and we saw what the Clippers did.
And they beat them up pretty good. So we actually had a chance to go in the locker room and talk to Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. So let's take a look.
That makes it easier for me when somebody else gets a shot up to go to the offensive glass or get the little easy lobs and duck-ins and just little shovel passes for me to just complete. And then on the defensive end, you know, Blake can hold his own, just like everybody else out here. And if somebody does get beat, you know, we're all backing each other, and we're going to help each other out. We had that drive, like I was saying, the past 2 games we were in it. We were up on, you know, good teams. And we just came out in the second half, and we were worried about offense, not so much defense. But the shots we got and the fast break points, that definitely came from our defense and our transition points. And that was good. We won this game by playing defense.
He's been playing extremely well. You know, not only the points and the rebounds, but the block shots. You know, and his presence in the paint has been huge for us. you know, anytime you have a guy like that, people are always looking over their shoulder or wondering, you know, if he's coming or not. It's great. Yeah, I mean, I think we play well together. We know each other well, and you know, I always know what he's going to do, so that helps.